Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're into hip-hop, then you already know this genre has produced some of the most powerful, influential, and downright legendary artists in music history. Today, we're counting down the top 5 American rappers who didn't just make hit songs, they built empires, broke records, and completely reshaped what it means to be an artist in this industry. Some of these names started from literally nothing, sleeping on friends' couches, hustling on street corners, getting rejected by labels over and over again. And now, they're some of the richest, most respected names in entertainment. So grab a snack, get comfortable, and let's break it all down, starting with number 5. Number 5. Kicking things off at number 5, we have an artist whose entire career is built on raw honesty and razor-sharp storytelling. Growing up in one of New York's toughest housing projects during the 1980s, he witnessed poverty, violence, and struggle up close, and instead of letting that environment break him, he turned it into art. His debut album is still considered one of the greatest hip-hop albums ever released, praised for its vivid, almost cinematic descriptions of everyday life in the streets. What makes this artist so special isn't flashy hooks or big production, it's the way he paints a picture with words, pulling you directly into his world line by line. Even decades later, universities teach courses analyzing his lyrics, and younger rappers still cite him as one of their biggest influences. He proved that you don't need gimmicks to be considered one of the greatest of all time, you just need truth. Number 4. At number 4, we've got one of the best-selling music artists in history, period, not just in hip-hop, but across every single genre combined. Born into a difficult childhood in Detroit, Michigan, he faced bullying, instability, and constant rejection from record labels who didn't believe a white rapper from the Midwest could ever make it in an industry dominated by other voices. But he didn't quit. He kept battling in underground rap circles, sharpening his skills until his technical ability became undeniable. Once he got his big break, his rise was explosive rapid-fire flows, intricate rhyme schemes, and deeply personal lyrics about addiction, fame, and family struggles made him a global phenomenon almost overnight. To this day, he continues to break streaming and chart records that most artists half his age can't even come close to. His journey is proof that raw talent, combined with relentless persistence, can break down literally any barrier the industry puts in front of you. Number 3. Coming in at number 3, this next artist didn't just become a rapper, he became a full-blown business mogul. He got his start selling self-produced mixtapes out of the trunk of his car because no label would sign him. Eventually, he built his own record label from scratch and turned it into one of the most successful independent operations in music history. But here's the crazy part. Music was just the beginning for him. He went on to build a billion-dollar business empire spanning fashion, spirits, sports investments, and tech, becoming one of the wealthiest figures to ever come out of hip-hop. His story shows that being a great rapper can open doors, but it's business intelligence and long-term vision that turn an artist into an actual mogul. Number 2. At number 2, we have one of the most critically respected and awarded rappers of the streaming era. Coming out of Compton, California, a city that has produced legendary hip-hop artists for decades, he built his reputation on dense, layered storytelling that dives deep into themes like race, identity, faith, and personal trauma. His albums aren't just collections of songs, they're structured like full concept projects meant to be experienced start to finish. In a historic moment for the entire genre, he became the very first rapper to ever win a Pulitzer Prize for music, a recognition that put hip-hop on the same cultural level as classical composers and jazz legends. Critics regularly rank him among the greatest lyricists of his generation, and every time he drops a new project, it becomes a cultural event. Number 1. And finally, at number 1, we have arguably the most commercially dominant rapper of the last 2 decades. His journey started in an unexpected place as an actor on a Canadian teen television drama, long before anyone knew him as a musician. After transitioning into music, he combined rap with melodic R&B and pop influences, creating a completely new sound that reshaped what mainstream hip-hop could sound like. His ability to constantly adapt to new trends while staying at the top of the charts is honestly unmatched. He holds some of the highest streaming numbers of any artist alive today, across every major platform. Love him or not, there's no denying his impact on shaping an entire generation's sound. Outro. And that's our top 5. These 5 artists all took completely different paths, from the streets of New York and Detroit to the studios of Compton and beyond, but they all share one thing in common: they turned struggle into legacy. Let me know in the comments who you think deserves the top spot, or if there's someone we missed who should have made this list. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.